Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're checking out some World Cup videos. So over the past few days, the Scots have left Boston, the English have left Dallas, the Scots have gone to Miami, the English have gone to Boston. It's a traveling circus. This first video we're checking out are English fans in Dallas. Nice. It's a big party.
What have you thought of this whole World Cup experience so far?
Unbelievable. There were a lot of noise in the UK about America and a lot of politics around it, but I've got to say, the Texan people have been the friendliest I've ever met.
Great. What have you just thought of what makes you think that about the Texan people, I guess? Yeah.
I've been cowboy riding, I've been horse riding, I've been line dancing, I've had a Texan barbecue.
Hell yeah.
I've had a cowboy hat on, a proper Stetson. They are the best people, and everywhere I go, hello, hello, hello. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Cool.
What do you think of the Croatia team?
They're very old. They're that old. They're on a Zimmer frame. So all we need to do is run them. Just run them.
They're
just
old?
Move them, because they are that old, don't like this. And maybe I'll eat my words, I don't know, but I fancy England to win.
This is before the game.
The atmosphere at the game.
Yo, they're partying before the game.
Everything.
Oh, I can't wait. You can hear it now. They've paid a lot of money to come here. We're not going to be quiet. We're going to be very, very... And I've heard the roof's on in Dallas.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to raise it, all right? 2 seconds.
Speaking of that roof and the roof in the stadium, do you think you've ever been in any stadium that compares to anything like that?
I've heard it's a very good atmosphere when Dallas Cowboys play, but they've not seen England play yet. So let's judge it afterwards.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I can't imagine. Yo, the English fans, British fans, the Scottish fans, they all sing. They have chants. They're much more interactive. The American audiences will like defense, defense, like, okay, but the English and Scottish chants are wild.
Just think of the atmosphere of the World Cup so far.
Atmosphere of the World Cup has been fucking mint, to be fair. Absolutely class.
Mint.
Dallas has been very welcoming. I think it's in a very nice place, very warm, very fucking nice, you know what I mean? What about you?
These
I've
guys
been
are
alright, good pubs and that. Beer's a bit expensive, but we'll deal with it.
Exactly. You're on your holidays anyway at the end of the day. You expect that up here for a bit beer.
Exactly, mate, aye.
What about yours? What do you think about the atmosphere of the World Cup so far?
Yeah, it's great. We walked in here, we didn't know what to expect, and now
Exactly.
it's a vibe, man.
It's an absolute vibe.
Whole atmosphere here at the World Cup so far.
Yeah, it's England away, isn't it? What do you mean? What do I think of it?
I mean, just look at it.
It's standard, isn't it? It's brilliant. It's brilliant to showcase what
do you
football
mean?
fans really do in America. You know, when I say football, I mean soccer.
Yeah.
But when I've gone to a lot of the MLS games, you know, I've been blessed to go to some games in LA and Dallas and in Miami. They try and bring that kind of European ultra culture. But it's a bit more difficult. But when you guys and girls see it out here, it's probably a little bit different when you see the Scottish and the English and the Italians and the Italians aren't here, are they? Sorry, bit of a Freudian slip there, lads. That's my answer to that question.
Gotcha. No, in terms
Am I allowed to swear on YouTube?
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Does it get
Yeah.
cut out? How much cutting and editing do you do on YouTube?
I'm not a censor guy.
Okay, perfect.
It's not a
I don't want to get shadow banned.
On what you were talking about there, though, with the MLS atmosphere and trying to make it kind of more of a European feel, soccer feel. How much do you think that hosting the World Cup here can help the Americans do
Well,
that?
we thought it'd help in 1994.
Sure.
That went down like a lead balloon, didn't it?
I don't even remember it.
That went down like the Winter Olympics in Africa. It didn't really exist. No, but I do think it's going to help the game. You know, I think that, you know, if you look at the MLS is a growing league too. It's attracting a lot of rather than players at the end of their career, it's attracting a lot more, I guess, younger players and, you know, who's still maybe in their prime. So naturally, you get a bit more of an audience from their countries. I think with the World Cup coming here and you see a lot of culture,
Guy in the back.
it's going to add. You know, I don't like Scotland because they get battered everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. But watching them at Fenway was awesome to see. 5,000 of them bringing a bit of a European culture to the States. I think it's going to help. Hope so.
What needs it. What are you expecting for the atmosphere in that big stadium too as well?
What in AT&T?
In the Dallas Stadium.
A bit of both, if I'm honest. I think because the roof is closed, we're not out in the sunshine as much as possible. There's a lot of idiots around here, isn't there? I think a big atmosphere for English fans ain't too much of a problem. I think the thing that's going to be a bit more of an adapting process is that our stadiums and our stadia, we're a lot tighter to the pitch. You guys are putting field out here, huh? To the field.
Right.
We know it's pitch in soccer.
Yeah. To what?
We know it's pitch in this sport. Yeah.
Football. Stop swearing. Stop saying soccer. You're better than that.
Swear.
I'm American.
This guy's a comedian.
Hey, I'm English. And what language are we speaking? I rest my case, son. I get it. No, but I think the atmosphere. I think I find it well in the stadiums. Additional to that, I think it's going to be a culture shock for the English fans to see stadiums as vast as what we do. When I've gone to a lot of NFL, been blessed to go to a lot of NFL games too, Super Bowls. The stadiums are phenomenal compared to what we have in Europe.
You know, when you look at the odds for the favorites to take home the World Cup, England's up there. How confident are you that they're going to be able to finish this thing off?
I'm about as much confident as a split condom. So I would say it's 100% confident, not guaranteed for success. But it's coming home, isn't it?
He's as confident as a split condom. Well, there's some of that English humor, y'all. Y'all be sure to go to Fanatics View and subscribe. That was a great video. We got a lot more. Stick around. This is England. So, that was before the game, I guess. The England fans have arrived in Boston. Okay, that was quick. Something I'm noticing, y'all, is that with the Scottish fans in Boston, there was a lot of the, no Scotland, no party chant, and bagpipes, fife drums, and with the English fans, they'll sing whatever. If someone starts singing any song and they know the words, they'll join in. Even if they don't know the words, they'll join in. So I feel like there's more diverse chants. I don't know if that's true, it's just what I'm noticing. England fans arrive in Boston.
Oh, the fuck off Tartan Army. You've had your fucking party. You're going home. You're going home.
Wow.
So fuck off Tartan Army. Oh.
Yeah, okay. England fans in Boston. Oh, there's a Scottish fan. They're partying together. I can't tell exactly what they're saying, but I think they're taunting the Scotland fan, y'all. I think that's what's happening. Oh, England fan infiltrates Scotland pub. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. No.
Harry Kane licks the windows on the bus. The windows on the bus. That's great.
Come on. Scotland have the reputation for being the friendliest fans in the world, so we're going to put it to the test by bringing my mate Harry Kane in my England shirt and going to say hi to them. No, Harry, don't listen to them, man. Don't listen to them. You'll kill them.
I said earlier about Scotland only doing those few chants, I take back. We got Harry Kane licks the windows on the bus. Hilarious. And then Harry Kane eats spaghetti with his hands. Hilarious. Way to go, Scotland. That's good fun, y'all. This is good fun. Okay. So we got England coming to Boston. Apparently the English and the Scottish in Boston overlapped for a few days, and we saw what happened. Some friendly rivalry. That's all good. But now the Tartan Army's moving to Miami.
In Florida, and I heard y'all gonna be in Florida next week, in Miami. Tartan Army, my Scottish cousins. So, some of y'all may not know me, but I live in Florida, and I heard y'all gonna be in Florida next week, in Miami. Where y'all gonna be at in Miami? Cause like
everywhere.
I don't know. I'm low key thinking about making this 5-hour drive to turn up.
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna be able to go to the game.
Go for the weekend.
But I want to turn up with y'all in the streets.
Do it.
Go to a watch party at a bar.
Yes. Oh.
Low key, like when y'all pulling up, where y'all gonna be at? I just want to see if I can make something shake. But I gotta know some details first though.
So I can't make it to Boston.
Search the internet, lady. Y'all, I was just in Florida. Not this, well, what day did I get back? A week ago. Today's Monday. Last Monday, I flew from Florida to California. I was just there. I missed the party. I missed it.
This weekend because I have things going on. But let's say I wanted to party with the Scots June 24th when they have their next game. But the next game is in Miami. Are we all going to Miami to party?
Yeah,
or
I think
are
so.
we staying in Boston and watching at televisions and the bars? And,
I think they're going to Miami.
Partying there in Boston. Just need clued in because I think I'd like to go join the fun.
It's our last day here in Boston, the last day of what's probably been my favourite trip of all time, favourite city I've ever visited. I can honestly say that, having not even seen the Morocco game yet. If we win, it'll be even better, but if not, it doesn't matter because this has just been a once-in-a-lifetime experience. A lot of people to thank for that, and honestly, like, we'll be back potentially if Scotland progress, but if not, this trip goes down in history. I'll tell my grandkids all about it because, wow. First of all, thank you to everyone that turned up to the Iron Brew event because that was probably the best day of my life. And thank you to all the people that have helped out, Gio's friends that have accommodated us and been so kind. Just the people of Boston in general, the amount of stuff that we've gotten purely out of generosity is just insane. So we've heard Boston isn't always like this and it's purely because of the World Cup, but either way, it doesn't matter. This city is beautiful. And the people have been so kind, I find it hard to believe that it's not always like this. It's no wonder Boston and Glasgow are going to become sister cities. I mean, the community that's been built out here, not just with Scots and Americans, but just all nations that partook in the World Cup and Boston especially. It's just mad. Like, the World Cup really does bring everyone together, and yeah. I mean, it's a shame it's only every 4 years. Thank you to Scotland for making this possible, and thank you to Boston for embracing the Scots.
Wow, y'all. Yeah, I wonder what the Scots are going to think of Miami. Because Boston, it's very walkable. It's a very historical city. I feel like there's a very similar pub culture, sort of. There are a lot of pubs, like pub-style bars in Boston, and the weather's very similar. Well, not very similar, but it's more similar to Scotland than Miami is. Miami's tropical. There's a huge Cuban influence, so there's a lot of Spanish speakers. Very different food. The food's amazing, Cuban food, but it's different. It could take some adjustment. It might be a fish out of water thing, which could be really fascinating. I hope this could be awesome. Okay, what's this one? Scotland fans continue to party despite Morocco defeat. Oh. And there's Morocco fans there with them, I bet. That's amazing. There's probably some England fans there too. That's another level of sportsmanship, when your team loses and you're still partying like that. I envy that. I went to a lot of football games when I was in college, and if the team lost afterwards, It was a very somber ride on the bus home. It was kind of a bummer. We didn't party afterwards. It was more like a rehabilitation afterwards.
People have said to me, Craig, I'm scared to see what Scotland fans are like when they lose, but you guys don't know the half of us. This is what we're like even when we lose.
Are they at the airport? Yeah, I think that's what we just saw. That's so amazing.
Have they got a message for the Scottish fans that have taken over the city the last 2 days?
Yeah, absolutely. Stay here, never leave. Dude, this is New Glasgow now. Don't leave.
So let me get this straight. You're telling me that Scottish soccer fans drank all the beer in Boston? Apparently, a bunch of bars and stores ran out of beer because there were so many Scottish people there visiting for the 2026 World Cup. And they were drinking so much beer that a bunch of places just completely ran out of it. They're saying that the alcohol sales tripled what Boston would normally do on St. Patrick's Day. Do you understand how much alcohol needs to be consumed to triple the amount of alcohol sales that Boston has on St. Patrick's Day? I've been to Boston on St. Patrick's Day. It is not one of those cities where they don't drink that much. Pretty much all they do is drink. It is literally one of my favorite places to be on St. Patrick's Day because they drink so much. And you're telling me that a bunch of people from Scotland came and drank the city dry? Look, I don't care who you are or where you're coming from. That is impressive. There are plenty of great drinking stories out there, but this may go down in history as one of the best ones ever. You came to a city and completely drank it dry, and that city was Boston. To all the Scottish people out there, I just want to say I am extremely impressed. Good for you.
I'm seeing videos of all the Scotland fans at the World Cup in America, and can I just say how cute the dresses those guys have on? I'm all for guys experimenting with their fashion. I think you guys look great.
I am loving seeing all the men in kilts. I think that's by far all of the women's biggest highlight of the Scots invading Boston.
Of us will be leaving the city tomorrow to head to Miami to follow the team down there. Will you be sad to see us go?
We are so happy to have you here. I think Bostonians are wondering how we can keep this energy going. And we're not really sure how we'll carve it out, but
keep it in your heart.
It's emotional to have you all here and see the merriment. Everyone's just walking around with smiles on their face, so we thank you for that.
Start drinking more.
You dearly.
I came back for a university reunion and walked right into the biggest party in the United States. I can already feel it. Like today, it's almost like a day of mourning for the Americans as much as it's a day of celebration for the Scots. I think every Bostoner has loved every second and every interaction with the Scottish people. It's been the best. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've gone to 4 St. Patrick's Days, which Boston's famous for its St. Patrick's Day, and that's a big party, but it has a reputation for kind of chaos and a little bit of violence. Hasn't been an ounce of that. You know.
It's been such a joy. I have seen a lot of the parties on social media, and they look totally rad. Everybody wants to be at. Boston's going crazy for the Scotlands. I don't know if you noticed, but the tourism department literally changed their logo on social media to say West Scotland.
Okay, let's move on to another video. What's next? Okay. Scotland fans leave Boston, head to Florida for next World Cup match.
Right, let's talk World Cup now. Team Scotland is heading for Miami after 2 games here in Boston, and so is the Tartan Army. Let's be honest, is there anyone who has more fun, win or lose, than those Scottish fans? WBZ's Paul Burton says they love Boston and vice versa.
While some Scotland fans may be disappointed in yesterday's loss to Morocco, they are still bringing that positive energy and vibe wherever they go.
Oh, it's been fantastic, as you can tell.
Oh, it's been amazing. The atmosphere's been incredible and everyone has been so lovely, and it's great to be part of the Tartan Army.
It's been a dream. It's like being in a movie. Every time you walk around a corner, you're like, wow, everything's so big, you know?
For the past week, tens of thousands of Scotland fans have bombarded Boston and flooded Foxborough with enormous pride for their team.
One of my best experiences of my life.
Boston Logan Airport was busy with Scotland fans who are leaving town, but their trip is far from over. Andy Glass is boarding a flight to Florida to follow his team to Miami.
Plan now is to go to Miami and beat Brazil. Easy.
That's so fun.
Meanwhile, bars and restaurants like the Dubliner have been cashing in.
St. Patrick's is traditionally our big weeks, but this is like double what we normally do. And yesterday was our biggest day in our history in 4 years, so God bless the Scottish.
A lot of bar owners say sometimes the summer months can be slow for restaurants, so having FIFA here has been huge and will carry them through when things aren't so busy. But how badly will you miss them?
Well, like we're all pretty tired, so maybe a day without them wouldn't be too bad, but we'd like to see them again.
Back at Logan, Scotland fans say they will miss their time in Boston, but not the prices. They say this trip has cost a lot of money. How can you guys afford all this?
We can't.
Credit cards.
What's the price of a new car this trip? $15,000 probably.
Well, it's been 28 years since the last World Cup we were in. We don't know when we'll qualify again. So for people back home in Scotland, it's just been a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
In Boston, I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
Wow.
All right, so what's next in Foxborough? England and Ghana square off on Tuesday afternoon at 4. Then next Friday, it'll be Norway and France at 3 p.m. As for the American men, they'll go up against Turkey on June 25th out in California.
Y'all, I looked for tickets. The cheapest ones are like $1,300. So I'm not going to be there. Tartan Army on the way to Miami. Nobody's sleeping on that flight. The flight attendants are getting into it. That's so awesome. Y'all, the Brazilians are in Miami too. Wow, what a collision of culture. Brazilians and Scottish.
Miami has transformed into the ultimate party hub in the United States as fans from Brazil and Scotland converge for the FIFA World Cup 2026 Group C showdown at Hard Rock Stadium on June 24. The vibrant Tartan Army, complete with kilts and bagpipes, has joined forces with energetic Brazilian supporters on South Beach and Ocean Drive, creating an unforgettable multicultural spectacle. Packed watch parties at Miami Beach Bandshell and Wynwood spots are fueling the excitement with giant screens, live music and electric vibes. While Scotland battles for crucial points against the 5-time world champions, Miami steals the show with its legendary festive atmosphere.
Miami's built for partying, y'all. Actually, the only times, I'm trying to think, I've been to Miami several times, but every time it's for a party, like a wedding. My brother had his bachelor party there. I went there for spring break one year when I was in college. You party there. That's what you do. The Scottish are in Miami. Yep. This is what I was hoping to see. Rollerblading is big in Miami, and we got a Scottish guy playing bagpipes, rollerblading down the street.
He's that.
Way to go, sir. I would love to hear the sound when he falls. The Tartan Army has arrived in Miami. Funny to see the palm trees and everything with bagpipes. Awesome. I'm sure you guys heard about the Scottish folks putting traffic cones on the statues, which is hilarious. And I was loving that in Boston. I was loving that the cops weren't bothering them. I think Miami's taking it a little different. Yeah.
We're obviously not Boston.
Different reaction from the cops in Miami. What's this called? Scotland versus Brazil in Miami. want that to keep going. Here's another one. They've arrived. This might be the first time this many bagpipes have ever been blown in Miami. Scotland is taking over Miami. Amazing. Y'all, I want to see a collab. I want to see some Cuban music with some bagpipes. Some timbales and bagpipes, something like that.
I'd say it's probably the hottest place I've ever been in the world, and not looking forward to wearing the kilt, to be honest with you.
Down here has been a lot different to do with heat, but up in Boston, I mean, it was like fantastic. Unbelievable atmosphere. Miami will take a lot to beat that. Second game, we should have got something out of it, but we didn't, so we'll just have to go and be like that.
It's good, it's hot, it's expensive, but we're just happy to be here to see Scotland beat Brazil.
Fantastic, hot and sweaty. Just came in, just flew in from Boston 2 or 3 hours ago, so it takes a bit of adjusting.
Yeah, I bet.
Has to be expected.
But lovely, yeah, lovely so far, yeah. There's no point getting carried away and say you're going to compete. We'll just have to try and hang in there, and if we can sneak something, well,
you never know.
All the better.
The hottest place he's ever been in the world. That might be true. Amazing. Oh, they got a pool party going on, y'all. That's how you stay cool. Oh, it's amazing. Here's another one.
Miami has seen Messi. It has seen the Super Bowl, but it has never seen anything like this. 20,000 Scots in kilts in Miami. Bagpipes next to the palm trees. They call themselves the Tartan Army, and they have not been to a World Cup since 1998. 28 years, 9 tournaments, and never past the group stage. But here's the thing, Miami. They did not fly all this way just to party. They are 1 point away from making history. Wednesday, Hard Rock Stadium, Scotland versus Brazil, and Neymar is back. A draw sends Scotland through for the first time ever. A loss, and the dream is over. They even flew in the oldest football on earth, 500 years old, just for luck. So when those bagpipes hit downtown, all of Miami might just turn Scottish. Would you join the Tartan Army on Wednesday? Tell me below.
Man, I wish I was there. That looks amazing. Scotland fans' shocked response to cheerleaders. The sexy cheerleaders is a pretty common thing in America. I guess maybe that's not as common in Scotland. I don't know. Here's the collab I've been looking for. Tartan Army versus Miami. Hilarious. Well, y'all, by the time this video is posted and you're done watching it, it might be game time for England. I love that America's getting a taste of all these different football cultures. I think before all this started happening, a lot of Americans were expecting more of the hooligan culture, and I think a lot of the World Cup fans were expecting like really authoritarian politics and, ice raids and guns in the streets. So it's nice that everybody's sort of seeing that things are better than we all expected, This is great. This is wonderful. This is great for the world. It's great for America. It's great for these other people coming to America and seeing this stuff. It's great for Americans seeing these people from other countries and coming. It's just great all around. And I love that, y'all, it's a multi-week party. It's hard to imagine. You know, I'm filming this on Monday. Scotland's game is on Wednesday, on the 24th. What day is it? It's 2 days away. And they're partying all day. 2 more days of partying. And they'll party after the game. It's just so wild. I'm loving this. Well, y'all, I'd like to thank my patrons. I'd like to thank my Buy Me a Coffee folks. Thank y'all for watching this with me. And I'll see y'all next time.